Hello, my fellow chalkin' friends. I am Macon Maria, your independent chalk couture designer, and welcome. I'm back! I know, it was too long, right? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It's crazy. I didn't go live once. I have not had chalk in my hands. I am like, so on withdrawal. So I'm so glad that you are all joining me here this evening. Say hello as you are coming on in. I see Virginia. Welcome, Virginia. Hey, Virginia. Is it my imagination, or are you coming on Wednesday night to the Welcome Porch Board sign seminar? I've been meaning to message you. For some reason, I have that in my head, but I can't find it that you've signed up anywhere. So, hello, Nicole. Hey, Linda. Oh, and Carol is here. Who else? Oh, Linda Squared. Hello, Linda Squared. Oh, Linda Squared. I've got your stuff came while I was gone, so I've got your stuff now. Oh, so much has happened. Hey, Debbie. I miss you. Oh my gosh, I miss you. Hey, Ashton from Texas. Hey, Mike. Okay. Poor Mike had withdrawals. I gotta tell you, Mike, I was getting text messages from people about how much they were missing me. I'm like, oh, that makes, see, look, and now look at how many of you are here tonight, because maybe I shouldn't go live every night so that y'all have something to look forward to. Hello, Cheryl. Hey, Terry. Hey, Amanda. All right, so tonight, I gotta ease back into this. I gotta tell you, I'm still on vacation withdrawal. So, tonight's project is simple and easy. Oh, I am looking forward to seeing you as well, Amanda, on Tuesday. Yes, I am. I'm really looking forward to Tuesday, actually, because we missed a whole week of that. But anyway, I am digressing. So, I am like on a Christmas gift mission. I am like trying to knock them all out. Normally, it's my goal to be done Christmas shopping by Thanksgiving. But chalk has entered my life, so I felt that that was a little bit of an unrealistic goal because I have things to chalk and workshops to have and fun to have with people. So I cannot possibly be held to that standard anymore. So now I'm on like a, by the 5th of December be done. And even though my airplane landed on Black Friday, I may have still gone out and done a small amount of Black Friday shopping once we got home. And for those of you who love that store as much as I do with the big round red circle, they have the pajamas pants, the fleece pajama pants they're so reasonably priced. And how can you not have pajamas that match, or just a cute pair of pajamas for the holidays, right? They have some really cute, really fun patterns. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm like, wow, why can't you see my pants? Oh. Okay, so these are super fun. The ones I really want, so I'm just waiting because they were out of them by Black Friday, 6 o'clock at night. But they have some like navy blue ones that have Christmas lights on them that are super cute. That, I mean, really, we can ink some cute t-shirts for these cute little pants. So they had the pants really reasonable, although I do have to say their normal price is really reasonable on these too. And the t-shirts were super reasonable. So you got lots of options for making pajamas for people in your lives if you want the whole family to match, or you just want to mix and match or whatever. It's not super expensive, and it's a really nice gift because it's thoughtful, and you don't have to do a Christmas message on the t-shirt. I mean, this is a pattern that they could wear all, well, they're fleece, so as long as it's cold. You could put any transfer on your t-shirt. I'm going for the Christmas theme, so we're sticking with Christmas on these, and almost any transfer will work. So many of you have A size and B size transfers that work on these. Anything that would go on a tea towel, you can put on a t-shirt. Any B size transfer will work. I'm actually going to use a C size transfer tonight. This is Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night, and it has a bottom section, which of course after I hit the live button I realized is in the other room. And it has the village with Santa's sleigh flying over it. This is a gorgeous transfer when made. So I was thinking just Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. How cute is that on a t-shirt, right? Because it's got the good night part. You could just put good night on here. But it's one of those where you've got transfers or you're investing in transfers, and what are ways you can use them more than just the way they're designed to be made. So that when you're investing money in transfers, they're multi-use. They're not just a one-time shot, a one-time thing. You really want to look at them. I mean, of course, unless you're in love with it, right? And then make it and be done with it. But if you're really looking to maximize your gift-giving dollars, find transfers that are multi-use. So, for example, this Merry Christmas is cute on a tea towel. It's gorgeous on a board. The Santa's village, or the village with Santa flying over it with the reindeer, I've used just that part on so many different boards. The other one that many of you have is Mary. This would also be really cute on a t-shirt, you know, across you. It's just simple. And this also makes really cute tea towels. So it's that whole, how can I use transfers more than once? I'm just going to show you a couple of them because I had a couple of them out. This is one we have not done yet. This is part of a chalk story. And chalk stories are transfers that are meant to be grouped together. We've not done any of the transfers from this particular chalk story. This chalk story is called Ho Ho Ho. Ah! So original, right? But this is kind of retro, ho, ho, ho. It's got Santa's workshop with the Santa and the arrow, and then the naughty and nice list. There's 3, or maybe 4 possibly, different transfers that go with this chalk story. So chalk stories, again, are transfers that are multiple transfers that are meant to mix and match and go together. The fonts are the same. The style is the same. As we have learned, we mix and match everything. But these are ones that are specifically designed to go together. And this Ho 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 has this cute little retro banner behind it, and then you stick the Ho 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 over it, and then you've got some fun stars. So this is a fun one. Really cute tea towels. But just fun. And really cute on a t-shirt, you know? Who doesn't want to say Ho Ho Ho? Well, okay, maybe not. Okay, I hang my head in shame. I pulled out a bunch of different ink colors because before I was hitting the live button, I'm like, I wasn't really 100% sure what I was going to do here. So we have silver shimmer. The shimmers do come in inks. It was a video I made not that long ago where I said they don't. I don't know what I was thinking. They do. The shimmers came in inks before they came in chalks. But there is shimmer ink. There is my beautiful favorite Current Jam. This is a gorgeous ink color. It's deep, winey burgundy, very classic Christmas. It pairs very nicely with Garden Herb. And then there's Meadow, which is kind of your Kelly-ish green. Candy Apple Red, which is our usual brighter green. And then I've got Storm. I don't know why I have Fawn out. We're not going to use Fawn. But I think, first I was going to just do Mary. And I have a couple different t-shirts because I wasn't really 100% sure what I was doing. And I kind of have a thing for t-shirts, similar to my thing for tea towels. I should not have opened up the bin of t-shirts. I bet you I got 50 t-shirts in my basement. So if anybody needs a t-shirt, come on over. Because I have got, and this is long sleeve. Oh, this is even better. Okay, this one's long sleeve, so this is perfect. So it's just a plain old white long sleeve t-shirt. That I think on this one, we're going to do Merry Christmas to all and to all good night. We're going to do Current Jam and Garden Herb, red and green, and it'll be super cute with these pants. Now I have several, I got a lot of kids. So I have a lot of these pants, so I need to make more than one t-shirt. So then I don't want them necessarily to all to match. Oh, okay, you guys are talking to me. Hang on, I'll get to you. And then we've got Mary. So we're just gonna whip out some quick fun little t-shirts tonight. And they don't have to be pajama t-shirts. No, you could wear it like all the time. Wouldn't that be fun and festive, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take my tag off. All right, so let's see, who's talking to me? I'm sorry. Thank you for welcoming me back, Cheryl. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys like crazy. Virginia chalked when she got home today. She made another truck. Way to go, Virg. Oh my gosh. So Virginia was sending me pictures of her chalking while I was gone. And Virginia, you got this down. I think you need to teach a chalking class because you have totally got this down. Linda, she did Too Cold to Care on a t-shirt, right? You know, like I need that on everything. I'm waiting for January to do Too Cold to Care. Because it is too cold to care. Especially, you know, did you see the snow today? Again with the snow? Come on, I gotta pick up my leaves. They're all over my yard. Okay, so I am laying my t-shirt flat. I know, I've been busy yapping for 11 minutes and I gotta start at the beginning. So I'm making Maria. I'm your independent chalk couture designer. Thank you so much for joining my live demonstration. If you are new, please say hello. We love to know that you are out here and you are watching us. And we'd like to chat, so say hi and we all get to know each other and we chit chat. Don't feel like you can't join in the conversation because everyone is welcome. We're all inclusive. We're not cliquey, right? We'll talk to anybody. So tell us hi if you're here. If you are new, I do a live demonstration every evening around 9 o'clock Central Time. Now, I always say 9 o'clock, and I very much realize that I don't usually hit the live button until about 9:10. That's because none of the clocks in my house are right, Terry Brorman. Just kidding. I need to do what Terry does, where Terry has her clock 10 minutes fast, because none of the clocks in my house are at the right time. And I always think it's not 9 o'clock, and then I get down here and I'm like, oh, I should pay more attention, right? Okay, so usually about 9 o'clock Central Time, I am hitting the live button and we make a project. On Mondays, we do a Make It Monday bundle. But tomorrow is Cyber Sale Monday. Oh my gosh, if you are not in the Making Maria VIP group, you are going to want to be because this could be my best sale ever. Just saying, there's something bumpy all over my ink mat. This could truly be my best sale ever. And with things I'm more thinking about it, might have to just do sales all week because, you know, right, it's the holidays. Or at least I got a couple more of them up my sleeve, not just Cyber Monday. So what the heck did I just do? And I got to back up even more. All right, so that's who we are. This is what we do. We do a demonstration using an amazing product called Chalk Couture. Well, what the heck is Chalk Couture? Chalk Couture is a company that is chalking the halls, walls, accents, and accessories of homes all across America. We were created to be designed, loved, and repeated for every season and any reason, and we bring easy, high-end DIY home decor directly to you through me. We offer reusable, adhesive silkscreen transfers that can be used with several different mediums. Chalkology paste, couture ink. We offer surfaces that you can create on, accessories to make chalking super fun, and stress-free. It is stress-free. There is no stress involved whatsoever in the whole chalking inking process. If there's stress, you call me up because there should be no stress. So that's what Chalk Couture is, and I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer, which means I can sell the products to people. So if you're interested in any of the things that you're going to see this evening, what you would do is you would go to www.chalkcouture.com/MakingMaria. You can see everything that I'm going to use, with the exception of the t-shirt. But the ink, the transfers, the ink mat, the squeegees, everything that I'm going to use, you can see at the www.chalkcouture.com/MakingMaria. And that's where you can see the stuff. So if you're interested in anything, that's where you go. If you can please send me out into the world, it helps me tremendously. And you gotta get used to doing this because the 12 days of Christmas are coming up. I haven't decided yet when it's going to start. It should have started today, but I wasn't prepared. So in the next week or so, the 12 days of Christmas will start, and it will be based on whether or not you send me out into the world. Then we're going to give fun things away. So you want to hit that button every chance you get because it helps me tremendously. So thank you to everybody that does that. If you are not in the Making Maria VIP group, which is where the Cyber Monday sale will be that starts tomorrow, and I created the post for it, and it posts like at midnight, 12:05, I think, this morning. So you'll be able to see it for those of you who I know who are already blowing up my phone texting me. If you want to see the sale, you have to be in the VIP group. So if you're not in the VIP group, you have two choices. Three. Two. I don't know. You can type add me, and I will send you the link to join. Or You can go in your search bar on Facebook and type in Making Maria VIP group, and you just have to request to join, and then I'll get you in. And then you'll be able to see all of the fun things that we do in that group. Not like we don't have enough fun out here, right? Because we have a ton of fun out here. All right, if you want to be a designer, because hey, everybody should have as much fun as I'm having, let me know. I'd be more than happy to just give you the information so that you can find out what it's all about. All right, that's enough commercialing, right? Let's get to chalking. Inking. We're inking tonight. Okay, let me see. Whew. I'm sorry, I missed people. Hey, Melissa. Melissa from Canada, right? Welcome, Melissa. Kelly, did you miss a sale? No, Kelly, you did not miss a sale. It starts tomorrow. It's Cyber Monday. It's a one-day sale, but we're going to have a couple sales this week because I got fun things coming. It has been too long. I agree. You've been so busy. I have missed you too, Melissa. Hey, Nina. Oh, I will add you, Nina. It's so much fun, Nina. As long as you're not a designer. I do have to add that. If you are a designer, you can't be in my VIP group. Kelly did hashtag sprinkled ×8. Ooh, that sounds fancy, Kelly. What does sprinkled ×8 mean? That sounds super cool. All right, so I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to see. I'm just dragging this on because I have missed you guys so much, and this is like a 2-second project. So I said to my husband, he's like, "You going downstairs?" "Honey, I go downstairs every night." "Yes, honey, I'm going downstairs." And he's like, "You gonna be a while?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna make something fast tonight." Yeah, okay, I'm 17 minutes into this. I still don't have ink down. But this is a fast project, so I have to talk to you because I've missed you all. So, take my transfer. This is called a transfer, sold by Couture. It's an adhesive silk screen, which is amazing, and it gives you super nice, clean, crisp results every time. So this teal part on here is sticky. The white part is the silk screen. It's only white because there's a white backer sheet on it. So then what you do, ooh, Kelly, thank you. Oh, that sounds so fancy. You sent me out into the world in 8 groups. How the heck do you do that? Wow, look at what we're learning from Kelly tonight. Okay, so this is my transfer. I turn it upside down. This is the backer sheet. On the back of the transfer, you write the name of your transfer. And you put the name of your transfer on the back because you need to know which side is the back. Because one side is shiny and one side is dull. The shiny side is the side you're going to put your transfer back on when you're all done inking, in this case. Because it's reusable. You can use this over and over and over again, but you got to store it right in order to do that. And if you put it on the wrong side of the backer sheet, that's bad. So you write the name on the back so you know which side is the back. It also helps you put them away because you know which one goes on which backer sheet. You carefully pull your backer sheet off and set it aside. You're going to use it again. When I'm all done, I stake this transfer, I put it in my water bath, I rinse it with water, let it dry, and I put it back on the backer sheet. That's how I store it until the next time I'm going to use it. This particular transfer, you're going to notice, is not super sticky. I have used this transfer easily. I would be well over 10 times. I don't want to put a number on it because I don't really know, but it's been well over 10 times. So what I'm going to do is a trick to make it sticky again. I'm going to take a disinfectant wipe, and I'm just going to very quickly, I'm just going to give it a quick little wipe down with a disinfectant wipe. I'm going to give it a little shot of air, and that's going to make it sticky again. That is the trick when your transfers start losing their stick. That's how you make it sticky again. Okay, so I want to line up my transfer to the middle of the neck of my shirt. And I want to try to get as straight as possible. And then I'm going to push my transfer down. I'm going to push out all my air. You can hear air. Air makes noise when you push it. Okay? So I'm stuck down. I'm about as centered, I think, as I'm going to get. And I'm going to do Merry Christmas in Currant Jam. I'm going to do To All and To All a Good Night in Meadow. So we're using these 2 ink colors. And what the heck? Let's go big or go home. Let's do a little silver shimmer for our stars. Okay? Ink is different than chalk. Be careful with ink, okay? Watch your fingers, watch your fabric, watch your lids as you're moving things around. You want to know at all times where the ink is, because if you move your fabric and you move it into your lid or into your squeegee that has ink on it, you will get ink on your fabric and it's not going to come off. And there's nothing worse than ruining your project after you've worked so hard to create it. So just be very careful with ink. Anytime you touch your ink container, check your fingers, make sure you don't have ink on them, okay? I set my ink far away from my project. I want to know at all times, where are my lids, where are my squeegees? I wipe things off right away because I am notorious. Crafting and carefulness are not in Maria's vocabulary. So I am notorious for moving my project around and ending up with ink where I don't want it. So be careful, okay? So we're doing Currant Jam, Silver Shimmer, and Meadow. I wanted Garden Herb, not Meadow. Do we want Garden Herb or do we want Meadow? I think we're going to do Garden Herb, just because it's a deeper green and it kind of goes better. Hey, Kathy! Welcome to our chalking party. We're inking tonight, though. We're not chalking. So I'm opening up my inks. I'm setting my ink lids far away. The lids are usually what get me, because I'm smart enough to know where my containers are. I'm not always smart enough to know where I've placed my lids. Okay. Squeegee 101. Your squeegee has two sides. This is the small squeegee. Squeegees come in several different sizes. There's the multi-purpose tool, the small squeegee, the mini squeegee, the angled squeegee, the big boy, which is a 4-inch handled squeegee. There's several different squeegees. Don't get too worried about it when you're first chalking. The small squeegee is kind of the workhorse, and the mini are the ones you're going to use the most. This is amazing to have. It's a very nice tool. But you're going to start with a small squeegee. Your squeegee has a flat side and it has an angled side. So it's flat on one side, angled on the other. The angled is your front. When you squeegee straight across, fingers towards the bottom, just like this. You don't squeegee with your fingers up on top like this. You don't pat, okay? You're not painting. You're not patting. You are squeegeeing straight across, okay? Not patting. This is bad. No. Squeegeeing, fingers straight down, okay? When you do it this way, you use much less ink or paste, depending on what kind of project you're making. You use less of it, and you get a much cleaner chalk in the chalk cases. With ink, it's not as big of a deal. But you want that because otherwise you leave too much chalk or ink on your project, and you don't want to leave too much, especially in a layering project. It's something you just got to get a feel for. So you go straight across, fingers down. You don't, this is bad, no padding. Resistance is good, which is why, if you're having problems, most people prefer the angled squeegee because it has the resistance in it already. See, look at this guy. This guy is super floppy. This guy is not so floppy. So he gives you the resistance without having to put your fingers way down at the bottom. So when I first started chalking, this is the squeegee I used, and it really, if you're having resistance problems, this guy is the good guy to have. Okay. Whew, 24 minutes. I still don't have any ink down. Okay, so I'm going to take my squeegee. I'm going to dip it in my ink. I'm loading it up with ink. So see, I have all that ink on there. When I go to put my ink down, I'm going to start on the teal. So I'm going to start on the adhesive part. I'm not going to set it down in the middle of a silk screen. And I'm not going to do that because I could end up with an uneven amount of ink somewhere. I want to cover it evenly. Okay, so again, I need to remember in my head I'm doing those stars in silver. Or pretty soon they're going to end up Currant Jam, and I don't want it to be Currant Jam. So I don't have to stir my ink. It's also one of the advantages to ink over chalk is you don't have to stir it. Where chalk, you're always going to stir. So when would you use chalk and when would you use ink? You use ink anytime you want to be able to wash it and you're able So you're chalking or inking on a surface that can be heat set, meaning you're going to iron it, you're going to put it in the oven. That way, once it's heat set, you can throw it in the washing machine, you can throw it in the dishwasher, you can get it wet. So I take all my excess ink, I put it right back in. Now, I have ink on my fingers and I have ink on my squeegee. If I touch my fabric, I'm going to end up with that ink where I don't want it. So right away, I wipe it off. Now, for those of you who have watched videos where I have been inking or chalking, you're like, your ink is drying, right? Because with chalk, you have to be very conscious of time because it dries very quickly. You don't have the same problem with ink, so I'm not worried. Checking my fingers. I'm not worried about my ink drying right now. If I was chalk, I would be very worried and I would have pulled it already. Okay, so now I'm ready. Same thing, angled, flat. I dip it right in my ink. So I load it up with ink. And I just go right over my silk screen. Again, with ink, you start off of the silk screen. Okay. It's a very easy, very nice way to personalize things. And then, you know what? You can give these to people and you can say, look what I made you. Okay, so I'm just squeegeeing across, making sure I have full coverage of my silk screens, making sure that I have even ink. Okay, so I take my excess, I put it right back in my container. Again, I got ink on my finger. Nina wants to know if you can design your own transfers. That is an extremely good question, Nina. And unfortunately, no, you cannot. However, there are transfers that have fonts that are just letters, so you can create your own words. And what I tend to do when there's something specific or personalized that I want to make, I look at other transfers and pull words from other transfers and create my own that way. So yes, you can create your own, but can you create your own actual transfer? No. So there's a couple of transfers that allow you to personalize things. They're the fonts. There's several fonts out there. So now this is my silver shimmer. So there's the font transfers, and then there's the monogram letters. The monogram letters are big letters that would help, obviously, to put a monogram on something. We use them, what I use them the most for is the porch signs. The letters that we're using for the porch signs are the monogram letters. They're an A size transfer, and A size transfers are $9.99. You always know the price of a transfer by its size. There's A, B, C, D, and E size transfers. They're all the same size. All A size transfers are 5 by 7. Okay, checking my fingers, and I'm ready to pull. And I'm going to take my transfer and throw it right in my water bath. Right next to me. I realize you can't see the whole thing because it's kind of off. I've got too much stuff in my way here today. Checking my fingers. All ink is covered. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to remove my ink mat. My ink mat is one of those accessories that I talk about that is sticky, and it holds my fabric in place while I'm inking it. It also protects my surface beneath the ink, so when and if my ink bleeds through my t-shirt, don't do that, you don't want to do that. It prevents the bleeding through. So I carefully pull out my sticky ink mat because my ink is wet. I don't want my ink to touch the t-shirt in a place that I don't want ink. So I'm going to carefully pull it out. So I take it out. Your ink mats are very easy to clean because it now has ink on it. And now when you stick your finger in your t-shirt, you always get ink on it because there's ink that's bled through. So again, every time you touch anything, you're checking your fingers to make sure you have all ink off. Okay? So now I pick up my t-shirt. I'm gonna lay, oh, look at how cute this is. Now I'm gonna dry it. When I'm ready to heat set, I need my ink to be dry. When you dry ink, it's going to feel tacky still. So it's not going to feel dry. It's going to feel, it's not sticky, but it's tacky. And it's going to feel that way until you heat set it. Once you heat set it, it's part of the fabric. But it will be dry and you'll just feel tacky. So I'm just giving it a quick dry, and then I'm going to show you how I check it to make sure that it's dry. You're going to just use a plain old everyday hair dryer to dry your ink. You don't need the heat, you just need the air. Okay, so now I set that aside. Now this is my trick to, is my ink dry? I check my hands, I have no ink on my hands. And then what I do is I just go straight up and down. And when I come up, do I have ink? So I have green. So my green down here is not completely dry, but my red was. Again, check your fingers. Pull them up. If you get ink, so I know my green over here is not dry. You know you're not dry. So just give it a quick dry, and now I'm ready to heat set it. When you go to heat set, you're gonna iron it, unless you have a Cricut Easy Press. If you are a Cricut owner, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm about to show you because I have one. So I'm just, again, giving it another little quick once over to make sure it's dry. I'm dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take parchment paper. My parchment paper looks bad. It's all yellow because I use the same piece over and over again. You're going to pull out your ironing board. I have this fancy mat, so I don't have to use an ironing board because it's not so easy to pull your ironing board out live. I put my parchment paper over. Again, sometimes I can do this to just pick it up, make sure, am I dry? Old or new? That's new. Okay, I'm not dry. Thought I was dry. So a Cricut Easy Press, for those of you who have Cricut machines, you use it with heat transfer vinyl. It's a fancy iron. That's all it is. It's a very fancy iron. Make sure I don't have wet ink on my parchment paper. Okay. I'm dry. So I have parchment paper down. I have my ironing board underneath. And this is a Cricut Easy Press. You are going to iron if you don't own one. So on a Cricut Easy Press, you have temperature controls and a timer. It counts down. You do this, put light pressure on it, and you sit here for 30 seconds. And I don't have my whole design, so I'm going to have to do it more than once to make sure I cover the whole thing. By doing this, I'm heat setting it, so now I can wash this t-shirt in the washing machine and it'll be golden. So I just put light pressure on it. For you guys, you're going to iron, and you're going to iron it for 4 minutes. And you're going to get bored because 4 minutes is a long time. You don't realize how long it is until you're ironing for 4 minutes. Reminds me of when I was a kid and my mother used to make me iron the hankies and the pillowcases and the underwear. I think she was truly just trying to give me something to do to keep me occupied. But we ironed all those things when I was a kid, which my kids today don't even know how to iron, which I think is hysterical. One of these, oh, I should do that over Christmas break. I should make them iron the pillowcases. I wonder, yeah, okay. Anyways, squirrel, look, I'm digressing. So you're gonna iron it for 4 minutes on one side. And then you're going to flip it over, and you're going to iron it on the other side. I am going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put well, I don't need the parchment paper on this side because I'm not touching the ink directly. I'm going to stick it on here. I'm going to do 30 seconds. So that's all you do. It's that easy. And then you're done. And you have this really cute little t-shirt. Look, 35 minutes into it, I yapped for a good 26 minutes. So, yeah, 10 minutes and you're done. You got a cute t-shirt. And wouldn't it be adorable for like holiday pictures if everybody had the same jammies on and they had the shirt on, and then you could send it out and say, ha ha ha, look what I made. I made these cute t-shirts that all my kids wear. Super fun. Same thing with tea towels. Wonderful hostess gift. Make a lot of tea towels. I like tea towels. I make a lot of them. They make a great hostess gift. I said that already. You can tell I haven't been live for a while. All right. Oops. Maybe it would have helped if I hit the timer. So, you just heat set it. Abracadabra. Oops, let me get rid of that so you can see the whole thing. So you have this adorable t-shirt to go with our super cute little pajama bottoms. I'll make Joseph model. Won't he love that? Yeah. Look, 16-year-old, put this on for your mother. He modeled the last t-shirt I made. Well, I made it for him, but. All right, so this is our super cute little t-shirt. Pajama bottoms. You can find these little fleece pajama bottoms everywhere. I happen to, you know, have one of those stores really close to my house. I can walk to it. So I tend to spend a lot of time there. I don't know why I keep playing with this. So this is our super cute little pajamas. Now, you could do, there's so many different transfers that you could put on here, and you don't have to do holiday. You could totally do Too Cold to Care, which would really go well with these. The Love You Dearly is an A-size transfer that has the little deer antlers, and it says I love you dearly. I just got that one while I was gone. I have not had that one, and I'm sorry I didn't bring it in here. But that's not Christmas, so that helps you have that. They can wear it so much longer than just the holidays. So it's a really, there's several really easy transfers out there for non-holiday. But if you want to stick with holiday, okay, so we talked about Too Cold to Care. We talked about the elf made me do it. Now, how cute would that be on here? The Peace on Earth dove with just the Peace on Earth. Merry and Bright. There's lots of fun transfers that I think the postage mark, Santa's postage mark, would be super cute. This is that ho 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 that we talked about, the way you can do it. If you want to see this catalog that I'm looking through, this is the holiday catalog. Again, you would go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria and you would go under what's new. I love you to the North Pole and back. Wouldn't this be super cute on here? That would be adorable. Okay, that would be super cute. We might have to do that one. Our cute little nutcracker friend. Wouldn't he be cute? For, you know, a young gentleman's pajamas or t-shirt. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Or, yeah, well-behaved women rarely made history. That's another fun one. I'm rambling. I'm going to shut up now. Okay, I'm Making Maria. I'm your independent chalk couture designer. Tomorrow, Cyber Monday. Check out the fun deal in the Making Maria VIP group. I will be back at you all week this week. Thank goodness I get to put chalk in my hands again. And thank you so much for watching me. And thank you so much for sending me out into the world, especially Kelly. I mean, check that out. I don't know how you share a live video in groups. That's kind of cool. So thank you for doing that for me. I greatly appreciate it. That's all I got for you. I hope you have a lovely, lovely evening. Thanks, guys.